Hey guys, I recorded a little bit there that you guys missed. I apologize. Midwich food for thought. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reasoning for existing. One cannot help but be in awe when he contemplates the mysteries of eternity, of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. It is enough if one tries merely to comprehend a little of this mystery every day. Never lose a holy curiosity. Okay, so let's go back to that room here and I'll show you guys what you missed in the recording. I'm sorry I forgot to hit record again. I do that sometimes. Usually if a game crashes. Anyway, so in here was an item that I'll show you after. But for now, where is it? Is it against the other wall? Yeah, okay, so you see here there's this belt hanging against the wall here. If you take a picture, you get this. There's a kid here that apparently hung himself, and it gives you this.
That's a nice new belt, Todd. Oh, thank you, Mom. You have a nice day at school. Sure, Mom. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Sure, Mom. Whoa.
Okay, and and then if you go into here, you have a pause, go to mementos. Inside this box, inside this case, you found the St. Christopher Heavenly Protection Coin. Usually, if I miss a recording on Twitch, you would see it's a black screen with 3 weeks later. Usually, what I'll do is I'll go to Twitch and then I will clip it and then rip it out and then I'll stitch it into the video as needed. If I can't do what I just did and just show everybody what they missed. Otherwise, that's all they missed. Pulitzers and freebies await. Have an urge to write? Want to get to the truth of the matter? Want to get free tickets to the movies? Join the school newspaper team and begin a life of adventure. In addition, interested? Call the editorial staff. Also, we have an urgent need for photographers to help out with our picture desk. Is the number there? I'm going to call it. With the voice of the SpongeBob guy. Yeah, but normally I just rip it out and then stitch it in.
Midwich High News Desk. We're out of the office right now. Oh, if you're calling to tell us about the spelling mistake on the poster, thanks. I got it.
Did you know that they're aware of the spelling mistake?
I think I got it.
White to play. Mate in 2? Join the chess club. Sure. So there's something out in the hallway that I didn't find yet, but at the same time there's a classroom here that I can explore. What's this? Mr. Gordon. Let's call this number. 555 5464.
Hello? Hello? Have the guts to say something. Are you one of my kids? This is not funny.
Why wouldn't you say anything? The fuck? Oh, guys, do you remember these overhead projectors? The natural world. Why did God create mosquitoes? Mosquitoes are a type of fly whose females suck blood. They are the deadliest spreaders of disease in existence. People ask, why would God create such a creature? The original humans, Adam and Eve, were not vulnerable to malaria or other diseases. It was only when they disobeyed God that they lost their strength and became weak. God did not design mosquitoes to harm us, but because of our sins against His will, we suffer in His way. Mosquitoes' bites are a reminder for us all to obey God. What? Stretch. Baudelaire's The Albatross, translated by Class 5 French students. To pass some time at sea, the sailors will catch the albatross, the big bird who absentmindedly escorts a ship across the black depths of the sea. Why does he have a phone? He doesn't even know how to use it. He doesn't even know how to use the basic tenets of a phone. He had one person in his contacts. He calls people, doesn't say anything. Debbie, can't stop thinking of you in class. You are so beautiful. I will never stop loving you. Herb. Alright, Herb. Keep it in your pants, dude. At least in class. When I was in grade 9, I had this chick in my class. She sat behind me. And her name was Olivia. She was a nice girl. Super, super attractive girl. Like, the kind of girl that every guy wanted. Anyway, she turns around one day and just screams. The guy behind her was looking at her thong poking out of her pants, and then just started and was jerking off. Yeah, it was an interesting time. In class, he was jacking it. You're not listening. This frigid thing is just too big a deal. If we can't be together like that, then we can't be together at all. Enjoy your space, Steve. See, guys? Told you Steve was a jerk. Yeah, he was jacking it. He was really spanking it, apparently. Guess he could have used the mosquito bite. That's one way to take it. Let's go see where that other door leads us. Attacked by a mosquito in the shower earlier that morning. Alright, so are these two doors connected then? That's the main question. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't really matter which door you go out. You're still going to end up in the courtyard. Which is fine. Okay. So what do you guys think of Shattered Memories so far? Is it interesting? Are you guys wanting to find out more? Like, what's going on with Harry? Is he going to find Cheryl? How's this going to tie into Silent Hill lore? Misuse and abuse. The alphabet of drugs.
I do love my ABCs.
Cannabis, cocaine, crack. Every hardcore smoker can become is this serious or anxious? Panicky and suspicious. It affects your coordination, which is one of the reasons why taking drugs and driving is just as illegal as drinking and driving. Cocaine. After a big night of cocaine, it's not... I don't know what that's supposed to say. Unusual for people to feel like they've got to be... some people are overconfident on it, so maybe take very careless risks. Okay. Crack. A bit from crack doesn't last very long. The hit from crack doesn't last very long. When the effects start to wear off, there can be a very strong sensation or temptation to take more, particularly with the long come down. The crash period can happen days later. High doses can raise the body's temperature, cause convulsions, and respiratory or heart failure. Risk of overdosing increases if crack is mixed with heroin, barbiturates, selectives, or sedatives, or alcohol. Good. For sure. And to hear more about guys whacking it in class. You want to hear more about guys whacking? That's the only story. Actually, no, I do have another story about a guy whacking it in class. This one was a little more overt. True story, though. So I went to school. The guy, his name was Kyle. We were in biology, or not biology, science, grade 7 science. We didn't have specific science classes. John Wyndham, school founder. Anyway, we were supposed to do a project on natural disasters. So Kyle decides that for his project, he's just going to show us how a volcano explodes. And he pulled down his pants and did exactly what you think he did. He only got so far as pulling down his pants before the teachers freaked the fuck out and stopped him. But he tried. He tried. I knew some degenerates. Hey, Caitlin, you got till lunch till is over to say yes. The question, will you be my prom date? Mike. Why am I getting these other people's text messages? Is this the phone from, is this Spirit phone? It's like the camera? Alright. I can go in the biology lab or the chemistry lab. Chemistry it is. I usually do better at biology than chemistry, though. My TV just turned on its own. Arena's playing Dragon's Dogma. I'm tattling on him. There's no way that is real. What is going on up there in those Canadian schools? That is real, and I don't know. That's the best answer I can give you. Let's save our game. Absolutely real. 100%. Promise. Promise. You asked to hear more about guys whacking it in class, D-Kitty. Those are the only 2 stories I have, though. I saw the guy who jerked off to that Olivia girl again a few years back, and he's not doing well. No job! This is the worst. Ace gem. Ah, that is very upsetting. Indeed.
Birds and the bees.
What? No, that's just anatomy, dude. That's not birds and the bees. And this will take me outside to the other side of the school, probably. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. But yeah, D-Kitty, 100% promise you that that's real. I remember what the guy's name was, the color of his hair, the cut of his jib. Alright. Friendship by Catherine Anderson.
Oh,
I have a friend.
very sweet.
Perfect as can be. She hears my problems and listens to me. She likes me for me, loves me for my faults, says always be yourself, promise never to change. I have a question. Why is the second paragraph like not rhyming at all? White to play, mate in 2, join chess club. I used to go into my school's chess club and beat players at chess because I was decent at the game and everybody in the chess club sucked. They were horrible. Anyway, so I would go there and I would beat the chess club members, and then my teacher would be like, or the teacher, that ran the chess club was like always trying to get me to learn, join the team, and I kept refusing. He was so mad. Eventually, he stopped letting me go into the chess club.
Go cuckoos.
Cuckoo's cheer, beginning, clap, low V, side lunge, punch, high V. Alright, do we want to go to the art studio or the planetarium? Planetarium sounds cooler. Let's go to the planetarium. I'm sure we'll be able to go to both, but let's go to the planetarium just in case. Oh shit, the school actually has a planetarium. What the fuck? My high school didn't have a planetarium. Ursa Major, Greater Bear. What? No, that's a fucking Big Dipper. Cassiopeia, Seated Queen. Is this a puzzle, actually? Leo, Lion. That looks nothing like a lion. Draco. Dragon. Okay, I can see the Draco there. Lynx. That looks nothing like a lynx! Orion. Hunter. Okay, I can see the hunter there. Andromeda. Chained Maiden. Maybe? Ursa Minor. Litter Bear. Little Bear. It's a Little Dipper. Where are we getting the bear out of this? Cetus. Sea monster. Yes. Eridanus. River. Corona Australis. Southern Crown. I found something. New voicemail.
So now, as we move across the sky, we see another familiar face. This will be Ursula Minor, or as we like to call him, Little Bear.
What's so funny? Can't you horny little animals save this kind of thing for after class?
Who calls their teachers horny little minors? Sagittarius. Archer. The Greater Bear. Did you guys have a planetarium in your school? Well, it's on now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, though. Just look for Ursa Minor. 'Cause that's it right there. Hey, Fluffy McFluff! You had a lily pond that was supposedly haunted? Oh, at least there's cool stories there. Okay, so that was a big bear. I don't actually know what they want me to do here, if anything. No, I want the bear gun. Hey! 555-2327.
Doors open.
What? Alright. There we go. Figured it out. Please turn on your cell phone for the audio tour. 555-2264. What's going on, Fluff? I'm pretty good. How are you?
Midwich High School presents The Origin of Life. Gaze at the stars and listen as we explain how life as we know it came to be. The Big Bang. Around 20 billion years ago, the universe consisted of nothing but a compact ball of hydrogen, protons, neutrons, electrons, and their antiparticles, plus radiation. There were no planets or stars, no suns or galaxies, no people. 5 billion years ago, the compact hydrogen soup exploded with huge force, and matter shot out in all directions. The universe doubled in size. This expansion of the universe continues today. The explosion caused a great decrease in the density and temperature of the universe, and no new particles were formed. Now, particles and antiparticles battled in a frenzy of self-destruction. This left the universe with a much reduced collection of positively charged nuclei and negatively charged electrons in what we call a plasma soup. Everything we see in the world today was created in this incredible explosion 5 billion years ago. Just as life and death rule on the human scale, so are these the forces that dominate on the galactic scale.
There you guys go. We got the story of the universe. You played some Monster Hunter and some Borderlands Game of the Year today. Awesome, Fluff. Awesome. Did you win? Okay, what's in the art studio?
Nah.
Nothing. So I guess you could get a choice of what puzzle you want to do. If you want to go through the art studio. Alright. Dahlia. Wake up and look at my new outfit. Dahlia. Dahlia, you're looking rather young. In case you're wondering, Dahlia in the first Silent Hill was super old. Alright. Wake up. What you yelling for? Okay. What do we got here? Oh, what's this? $10:31. Let's mark that down. That could be important. Or it might not be important at all, but still.
It's almost over. Almost done. We're almost done with high school. In many ways, that's a great thing. We're all excited about getting out into the real world, carving our own paths. But before we do, let's remember how great high school was. Let's remember the friends we've made, the fun we've had, the parties, the ups and the downs. Apparently, life gets worse from here on in. So let's treasure those memories. Now, let's dance.
Yeah. I do call that winking, Fluffy. I call that winking a lot. I'm gonna save my game after I check these lockers, though. Okay. Why is one of these red? Can't even see what that is, so. I had the game crash on me once so far. Oh, hello. We got our Eternal Rose. That's kind of nice. That can go with the rest of our mementos. No? Okay. And what is this? Use of electronic devices. The following are banned on school premises. Banking devices, digital cameras, FPS, or gaming devices. Seen during breaks, but must be switched off during class. Personal cell phone, laptop. Okay. Any items that break these rules will be confiscated. Alright, so you can't have a Game Boy here at all. Interesting. So yeah, Fluffy, we're playing Silent Hill right now. Okay, let's try. That's just 10:53 right there. So is it 10:53? It is not. So you know right away that's a red herring. 10:31. So 10:31 was the numbers on the back of the sports people's coats in the picture there. So that's why I knew what the answer was. You just gotta look around and you'll get your answers, I suppose. I remember the chase sequence here in the Let's Play I watched. I think it was two best friends playing this. I remember the chase sequence in this area being pretty horrible. Who's this? Donated by the Friends of Midwich. Okay. Fluffy, does your high school look anything like this? Get out of here. It definitely has that school look to it. Well, we're getting some feedback here. Where's the feedback from? Ah, yes, I hear it. New voicemail. Alright.
Here's to us.
Never gonna get old.
Never gonna be like our parents.
Never gonna stop loving.
Every person ever. But then you get old and realize, shit, I have to work, and that's gonna change everything. Oh crap, prom. They picked a horrible night for prom. I bet you these are probably like pictures of the families of the people who made the game. Or their families. For some reason there's a basketball out here. Is that a cake? Fuck is that? Fluffy, are you looking forward to prom? Do you guys have prom over in Germany actually? Is that a tradition you guys have? Prom is pretty popular over here for our students. The fuck?
Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have.
I think that microphone needs some help.
Maybe I didn't love quite as often as I should have. Little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind.
I didn't want to stop you, but I'm looking for the shelter.
You're not here for the reunion?
No?
Some party. Me and a guy who wasn't even supposed to be here. Catch. Thanks. Michelle Valdez.
Harry Mason.
Nice to meet you, Harry. So, what brings you here?
I'm looking for my daughter. She's missing. I convinced myself she'd be here.
She's a Midwich student?
No. She's just 7. Her name is Cheryl.
Cheryl Mason?
Yeah.
There was a Cheryl Mason when I was here. She was above me at school.
Must be a different girl, same name. She's 7.
I'll show you. Come look. There you go. That's an old photo. You say she ran off?
No. We were in a car accident. That can't be my daughter.
How many Cheryl Masons could there be in a small town like this? She even looks like you.
There is a resemblance, but my Cheryl's just a kid.
You don't sound so sure. Come on.
Well, that's kind of creepy. Also, why is her picture the only one that's like clear? Love Disney, hello!
Yeah. If we're lucky, the door won't be locked.
Thank you for the host.
Bingo.
Welcome
We're
to the
breaking
stream.
into the principal's office? Well, the door was unlocked.
And we both feel bad about it. Sorry, Mrs. Albright.
She's still around? I remember her.
She was when I graduated. She's part of the furniture, right?
Varnish, too.
That's the principal's PC with all the school records on it. A gang of kids in my class used to hack it to change their grades.
And you?
Hey, I didn't need to cheat. They never got caught, but it rattled Principal Fisher. He used to change his passwords every day. I don't think it helped.
Are we gonna hack his PC?
Yeah. See if you can pull up the records for Cheryl Mason. See if my Cheryl and your Cheryl are the same.
And if they're not, we can get out of here?
Sure. Oh, and don't mind me. I'm just gonna text my boyfriend. He was supposed to meet me here.
Any rational person would be like, hey, this kid is 7, this kid is not. Well, I gotta prove to you that your kid's probably the same person. For Dad, Mom, Otto. Men's racquetball, 2nd place. 1988. Bachelor of Science in Geology. Okay, so there's either going to be a hint. Married in Hawaii. Okay. No horror commands. No, I don't have any horror commands. Sorry. Nikki. 12th night. Alright. Why do we have a book about Fidel Castro? Does it say wieners? Oh, shiners. You want to say the BF is either dead or cheating? He could be. Alright. What is our password? My only true 4-legged friend. Oh, that's easy. What was the name of my wayward waste of space son? Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. What was the name? Oh, hang on. Otto. Great password. My waste of space son. The king of sports, a man's game of squash? Shiners? Sasseray. Incorrect answer. Okay. So it was not Shiners. A man's game of squash. What is this? Men's, is it what? Racquetball? Let's try racquetball. There we go. Passwords reset to Sunday 45. Cool. I'm glad that it just reset my password to whatever they wanted. Alright. We did it.
Shit.
You break it?
It just froze on me. It is her. It is her. We moved?
You don't remember because of the accident?
Simmons Street. It's not a great neighborhood. Why would we move there? I guess the cop was right. My ID was old. That wasn't my house. What else did I forget?
There's a phone number. Why don't you call it?
I will. There's no reception. I'll be outside.
Good luck.
Yes?
Cheryl?
No, Dahlia. You want me to find her? Who's calling?
It's her father, Harry Mason. Is she okay?
Harry?
Is she okay?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Sorry? What's the...
Leave me alone!
Well, that's worrying.
To me.
We're gonna pause our game here and reset our recording because now we gotta get out of